welcome back to Sundays in the Garden. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and on this channel I share all of the things I'm getting up to in my English cottage garden and kitchen garden area. I share things like garden tips, garden tours, monthly garden jobs videos, and everything else that I'm getting up to in my cottage garden and kitchen garden area. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would love for you to subscribe so you can follow along with everything I'm sharing in the remainder of 2024 and into 2025. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I have redeveloped a shady border in my cottage garden. I will share with you the plants that I've used, as well as talk you through other plants that are particularly well suited to shady conditions. So this is the shady border before I began my redevelopment, and as you can see, it's filled with alkanet, brambles and lots of things I don't want in the area. So the first thing I did was dig over the whole area and take it right back to soil level. Then I covered the whole area in cardboard to suppress any weeds that may appear over the coming months. Then I placed all of my shade-loving plants in their new positions. Once I was sure I was happy with the layout, I dug a hole larger than each of the plant's root balls and then planted them in firmly and watered well. Then I covered the whole area in compost, and this was the final result. So which plants did I choose for this shady spot, and why? The first plant I chose was Brunnera. Reliable plants for shadier areas of the garden, these low-growing perennials form spreading clumps and often have attractively marked foliage, like these ones here. In the springtime, they produce tiny bright blue flowers that will light up any shady spot. The next plant I chose was Heuchera. Making neat low mounds of foliage in a wide choice of colours, Heucheras make striking additions to a shady border. They are easy to grow, versatile and low maintenance, making them popular as a ground cover and for filling gaps in between taller plants in borders. This variety is called Chocolate Ruffles, with brownish red leaves that have purple undersides and tall sprays of small white flowers in early summer. I also added another Heuchera called Orangeberry, a compact semi-evergreen perennial with burnt orange ruffled foliage and delicate creamy pink flowers that appear on thin stems above the foliage in the summer. The next plant I chose was an Astilbe, which are fully hardy and thrive in damp, shady locations. This variety is called To Have and To Hold, and I planted it in honour of my husband and I's 20th year together. It produces dense conical plumes of deep lilac pink and magenta flowers in midsummer. And what shady border would be complete without some ferns? This variety is called Anthurium nipponicum metallicum, and it's an elegant deciduous fern which is flushed with silver and purple, creating a slightly ethereal quality. I hope she'll be really happy here. And now let's come to these beautiful hellebores. I have chosen 3 different varieties for this area of the garden. The first being this Alma with its lovely white flowers. Second, I have this one called Victoria, which has lovely purple blooms. And finally, my personal favourite, Elena, with these pale pink, double-petalled, lotus flower style blooms. Hellebores are classic plants for winter interest, with elegant nodding blooms in shades of green, white, pink or ruby. These perennials have a long flowering period, lasting well into spring. Mainly evergreen with handsome leaves, they thrive in shadier spots, and I know they're going to be really happy here. And I've also left in this barbarous plant, because it's always been really happy in this shady spot. So here is the shady border today, and I know it's going to change and develop as the months go on, and if you would like to see how this grows and beds in, please don't forget to subscribe so you can share the journey with me. Another plant that looks absolutely wonderful in any shady area of the garden are foxgloves, and I have plans to plant some along this fence line next year. At the moment I have foxgloves in another shady area of the garden, and there are likely to be plenty of seedlings to transfer over to this fence line next year. Here they were in all their glory in the summertime. Other plants that would love this shady area include astrantia, euphorbia, cyclamen, hosta, many varieties of geranium, anemones, alchemilla mollis, and many more. So just remember, if you're struggling to plant up that shady spot, it never has to be boring. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time.